You know, that one there looked like you were kind of had a little loop in your putting stroke. And so just like the chipping, we can utilize this feel right to get the feel for a proper stroke, okay? So what we do is we set the first one down, kind of get the aim right here. Go ahead and put your putter down there, Troy. And then the second one goes just outside the edge of that. And this allows you to work on making that straight back and straight through. Go ahead and make a couple strokes in that. Just get the feel for a proper straight back and through stroke. Okay, and this is going to allow you to hit the center of the putt right on the sweet spot there. That was great. That was great. You notice how it's giving you feedback that you can't take this to the inside and loop it around. You can't take it to the outside. The only place you can go is straight back and straight through. So this is certainly going to work on the path of your stroke here as you take it back and through, okay? This is such an important part of golf. If you can't make these 3-footers, you're going to really have a high handicap. Because tour players, they make 90% of these putts, okay? From 3 feet in, they do not miss. And so the amateur golfer would be best to practice this distance and really be a master at it. Now you could sit here and make this all day long because you've got that feel right training aid to give you the feel of the proper stroke, okay? Now the second thing it could work on, okay, is let's have you address this ball here. Even after making a good stroke, if you decelerate and don't accelerate through the putt, then the ball will never have a chance to stay on line, okay? So we can put the second one right back here, and as you make your stroke, that's going to limit how far back you go, which forces you to accelerate through the putt, which is very important because if you don't accelerate through the putt, the ball won't stay on line, it'll wobble, and the chances, even after a good stroke and good aim, you could still miss the putt, okay? Let's do one more here. That looks great. That's a great distance back there. Right, and see now that one was a little loss of energy. Let's try one more here and get a little bit closer. That's it. And you see it has to have a certain speed in order to make that putt, okay? So besides working on your putting stroke, you can work on accelerating, and also then this will certainly help you make a lot more putts. The other good thing that we can use here for feel right, besides the muscle memory and basically a cheat sheet to make all those 3-footers, okay? We can work on distance control, okay? So I'm going to set a couple of these here. Let's go about 10 feet out here. I'll set this right about here. And we'll put those tees in there, which comes provided for you. And then another one about 15, okay? So let's now work on our distance control or lag putting, right? Okay, so if we worked on the first one, we're going to try to see if we can't make a couple real close to that first feel right, okay? And this is going to now your focus isn't trying to make a putt. Your focus is trying to get it right next to that, okay? And a bigger object's going to help you with visual aids, you know, that way you can see where things are there, okay? That was nice. And that's perfect distance for that, okay? So after you've mastered that one, you can step aside and go for the far one now here, Troy. That's it. That's a great stroke. That's the distance. So we covered 3 of the most important things about putting. Your putting stroke, the acceleration, and distance control. You cover these 3 areas, you're going to drop a lot of handicap, a lot of strokes. You know, tour players, they really don't make putts, you know, inside as many long putts as we think, okay? From outside of 6 feet, okay, they only make 50% of their putts. So really, the amateur would be better off to try to get as close to the hole and leave themselves a 3-footer that they've mastered with the feel right. And this is going to allow you to drop handicap by the bunches, because you may not hit it as far as Tiger Woods, but you can make a 3-footer and you can get it right next to the cup. Okay?